Hello and welcome to Chobham Academy. My name is Mr. Avery and I am the Director of Learning for Performing Arts in the Secondary Academy. This means that I oversee the whole of Performing Arts, which falls under the subjects of A-level drama, A-level music, the Cambridge Technical Qualification in Performing Arts, and finally we also offer the Lambda qualification, which is equivalent to UCAS points. First off, let's take a look at A-level drama. So, at A-level drama, we follow the Edexcel specification. This is broken up into three components, very similar to what you may have studied at GCSE. Component 1 is a devising component and is worth 40% of your whole A-level. Now what you do is you are given an extract from a script and you devise a brand new original performance, but it has to be in light of a practitioner. Alongside this, you do a written portfolio or typed portfolio consisting of 2,500 to 3,000 words, which is answering 6 questions. This is assessed by your teacher internally and then sent off to the examiner. Component 2 is a text in performance and is all practical. You perform a monologue to a visiting examiner, and then you perform as part of a group another scripted performance, and again this is all assessed by a visiting examiner. Then we move on to component 3, which is the written exam, which will take place towards the end of year 13, and again this is worth another 40%. It is broken into 3 sections, requiring you to only answer 4 questions. Section A is based on a live theatre production you have seen and you have to evaluate it. Section B is based on a script which we will study over the course of your A-level. And Section C is again based on another classical text which we study and you have to answer a question in the role of a director. Next, let's have a look at A-level music. At A-level music, we follow the EDUCAS specification. Component 1 for this, you can either select option A or option B. And again, this varies again at component 2 where you can select option A and option B. For component 1, option A is 35% and you are required to perform a 10 to 12 minute recital. This is a grade 7+ on your chosen instrument and is assessed by a visiting examiner, reflecting 2 areas of study. Or the option B, which is 25%, you perform an 8 to 10 minute recital on your chosen instrument, grade 7+, and again is assessed by a visiting examiner, reflecting 1 area of study. Component 2 again is split into option A and option B, and you have to alternate depending on what you have picked for component 1. But we have option A, which is worth 25%, and you need to compose 1 free composition, and you need to compose a composition to a given brief, and the duration of this needs to be 4 to 6 minutes. Or you select option B, which is worth 35%. And again, you compose one free composition, and you compose one composition reflecting an area of study. You compose a composition to a brief, and this composition is to be 8 to 10 minutes. Then you move on to your component 3, which is the appraising exam, and again is broken into 3 sections. Section A, a choice of pop and rock, musical theatre or jazz. Section B, music into the 20th century, including study of 2 set works. And finally, Section C, the development of the symphony, including study of 2 set works. And finally, we offer the Lambda qualification, which, if achieving a gold qualification, can be the equivalent to UCAS points. Let's have a look. Over the course of your Key Stage 5 study at Chobham Academy, we also offer the Lambda qualification. We go straight in at grade 8, which is a gold medal certificate. This requires you to perform 3 different monologues. Monologue number 1, interpretation and technique. You need to perform a monologue or a duologue from one of the following periods. We have ancient Greek and Roman, which is 500 BC to 4 BC. Elizabethan and Jacobean, 1558 to 1625, or Restoration and Post-Restoration, 1626 to 1799. Then you go on to your second performance of a monologue duologue during the period of 1800 to 2000, and finally your final performance of a monologue or a duologue, which needs to be performed in a published play post-2000. If you have any questions about anything that happens within the Performing Arts department, this can be the qualifications themselves, anything extracurricular, please feel free to get in touch and email me at j.avery@chobhamacademy.org.uk. Thanks very much.